What's going on, Brevard? Realtor Tim Petitti here, and today we're going to be taking a look at 3 tips if you are looking to sell your home in 2024. So let's go ahead and jump into it. So the first one is going to be sure that it makes sense for you. Now I know that this can sound a little obvious, but in a lot of cases you haven't thought about all your paths. Does it make sense to maybe try to rent this property out, take a HELOC out, and purchase your second property, really creating that wealth, becoming a landlord? Does it make sense for what you're trying to accomplish? I've had some sellers want to sell their house, pay off some debts, and then move into a very similar house for a significantly less price, which just isn't always possible, guys. Now, I know that you see the equity you've gained in your property, which is fantastic. You made a great investment, but your property appreciated, so did everyone else's. So it's going to be difficult to find the same property or a bigger property in a similar neighborhood for significantly less. So that's definitely one thing to keep in mind. Number 2, guys, is going to be a little 2-for-1. That's going to be a price and condition. Here in Brevard specifically, it could be different in other markets, but we are seeing inventory increase and we are seeing more competition for sellers. This typically means you either need to be the best price or you need to be the best condition. Even better if you're both. That could create a bidding war, that could get you a lot of showings, that could get you under contract pretty quickly. For example, guys, I just had one of my listings go under contract quicker than 2 other properties in the same neighborhood that are similar comps because he took our advice when it came to what things to do to the house before we listed it. He allowed us to come in there and stage the home to make it look as HGTV as we could, because that is important in this market. With more competition, you need to stand out from the crowd. And 90 to 95% of your buyers are going to see that home first online. So how does it show and how does the price match the condition of the home? Number 3 is going to be interview 2 to 3 agents. We know that about 70% of homeowners will pick the first agent that they interview, and a lot of the times it's because they only interview one. Make sure you are getting what you pay for. Your agent shouldn't be in there taking pictures with their phone or just putting a sign in the yard and hoping that it sells without doing any sort of advertisement digitally and print. Now, that could be what you guys agreed to do because commissions are negotiable, but just make sure what you are paying, what you negotiated, makes sense with the service that your agent is providing. And don't be afraid to look up all these agents online to see what their presence feels like, and not only that, what do their reviews say about them? Your reviews tend to be a reflection on how you serve your clients, because when someone has a bad experience, they're going to post it and let others know so they can avoid it. Look at their reviews, see how they've been treating people, and be sure that they're a match for you. If you're thinking about selling in Brevard, Florida, please do not hesitate to reach out, and I will see you guys in the next one.